Hey guys. Okay, so this is what we're having for dinner tonight. We are having New England style stuffed clams that I'm going to bake in the oven. These, you buy them frozen and you can either put them right on the grill outside in the summertime, or you can put them in the oven on a baking sheet at 450, I think it is, and you bake them for 30 minutes. And if they're frozen, you bake for 30 minutes. If they're thawed, you bake for 20 minutes. But they come in the clamshell, and they're stuffed clams, New England style, whatever that means. I saw these once at the grocery store like 15 years ago. I bought them. We liked them. So I've been buying them ever since. Unfortunately, there did used to be 9 clams in the tray for $5.99 or so. Now there's only 6, and this just happened, I think, within the last year, because last year I bought them and there was 9, but now it's $5.99 for 6 clams, so $1 a clam. That's not bad, but still, it was better. So now I have to buy 2 packages, and then we have some left over, which is cool because we can take it for lunch the next day, no problem. So this is a convenience food, obviously, because it's already prepped. You just bake it for 20 or 30 minutes. And then I'm making yellow rice. We love this stuff. We don't eat it that often because we're not huge rice people. But whenever we have these clams, I buy the package of rice. There's the small ones, the medium size, which is this. And then there's a huge bag. And this has a lot of sodium. So if you're watching your sodium, they have the low sodium one also that you can make. And this takes 20 minutes. So you can put these in the oven, this on the stove, and they'll be done at the same time, which is fantastic. And while both of those are cooking at the same time, I'm going to make a little, I'm calling it a salad, but it's almost like a little pico de gallo because I'm going to use cucumber, tomato, red onion, cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, leave the cilantro out. Totally fine. And replace the cilantro with some dates. That is amazing. And then we have some lemon, of course, for the clams. So let's get started. So for the clams, you're just going to take a baking sheet and put a piece of parchment paper on it, because sometimes a little juice comes out or something and it just keeps your baking sheet nice. So just get your clams, your baking sheet. See how sometimes there's stuff stuck to the shell? So it just keeps your baking sheets looking good. Put some parchment paper. Lay the clams out. And we love these clams. I don't know how they would compare if you were getting clams at a restaurant, New England style stuffed clams, because I've never had them at a restaurant and I've never had any other brand. I've only ever had these. So they're good for us. Okay, so the oven is preheating to 450. And then I'm going to put these in for 30 minutes because these are frozen. I just took them out of the freezer. Okay, I'll see you in 30. Okay, for the rice, so I just put the clams in, so 30 minutes on that. For the rice, you are going to bring 2 cups of water to a boil. And then the package says to add 2 tablespoons of rice or olive oil. I don't do any of that. It's not necessary. And it tastes delicious. So we're going to let that come to a boil. Then we're going to put the bag of rice in, and it's going to simmer for 20 minutes covered, and it's done. Okay, so this just started to boil. So I'm going to add the rice in, just like that. And then I'm going to give it a little stir. Let me get you closer. See that? And I'm going to give it a little stir, just like that. Make sure nothing's stuck to the bottom. And that's it. You're going to cover it, put it on low, and let it simmer for 20 minutes. And that's it. You'll have perfect, delicious, savory yellow rice. So now let's work on the salad. So the clams are in the oven. They have 24 minutes on them. The rice is going. That's going to be 20 minutes. And while those 2 things are cooking, make the salad, and boom, you have dinner ready in 30 minutes. A good weeknight meal. And for this salad, we are doing English cucumber. If you've been following my channel, then you already know by now that we love our crunchy, cold, vinegary salads with our meals, on sandwiches, with lunches, with leftovers, with our dinners. So this, I want to make it a smaller dice. Okay.
Last night I had some pasta left over.
Some red onion. Keep saying I'm going to sharpen this knife and I never do. And then when I go to use it, I'm like, I have to sharpen this knife. It's terrible. All right. And then we have some plum tomatoes. I prefer like grape tomatoes, but they didn't have any. So we got what they had. And this salad, if you have leftovers of this salad and you make yourself like an omelet and you sprinkle this over the omelet the next morning, delicious. And I know a lot of people only eat cold salads mainly in like the summer or the spring or the warmer months. We love cold salads like this all year round. These are surprisingly juicy. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually only going to do the 2 plum tomatoes. I'll save this one for eggs or for sandwiches or for another salad another day. A couple reasons. 1, the bowl is full. I don't want to overflow it, then I can't mix. And 2, that's enough. So I'm just taking my cilantro, rolling it up, and I'm going to take a knife and just cut it. And a lot of people, it's like you either love cilantro or you hate it. I was a hater of cilantro almost my entire life. And then I don't know what happened. I just started loving it. I don't know why. They say your taste changes every 7 years. It took a few decades for that taste to change, but I love it now, so. But if you don't like cilantro, or if I don't have cilantro, but I have dried dates, I put the dried dates in this salad and it is delicious with the yellow rice because it's like super savory and the yellow rice is like salty and savory, and then you have the sweet chewy date. So good together. Okay, so I rinsed my hands. So now what we're gonna do is dress this up because we have 15 minutes until the clams and the rice are ready, and this will be done just in time, perfectly. It'll even have about 10 minutes to marinate, which makes it even better. So I have my little grater here, and I'm gonna take 1 clove of garlic, and I'm just gonna grate it. Okay, so to get all this goodness, and you're going to want to stir this, mix it really well once you put the oil and vinegar, because you don't want to get a huge mouthful of raw garlic. I personally wouldn't mind, but most people wouldn't want that. We are going to do some black pepper, just like that, and we're going to do some salt. This is a mixture of pink Himalayan salt and regular iodized table salt. So we're going to do some salt just like that. And then we're going to do extra virgin olive oil just like that. And we're going to do 2 vinegars. We're going to do some apple cider vinegar just like this, which is my favorite vinegar. And then we're going to put 1 drop of balsamic vinegar. And I know maybe cilantro and balsamic is weird, but it's just a touch, just to give a little bit of sweetness. And it really does make it taste delicious. There, that was like maybe half a tablespoon. That's it. That's all you need. And it makes a total difference, guaranteed. Okay, so we're just going to give this a really good toss to make sure that garlic. So you see that vinegar at the bottom? I got a comment on one of my other videos, way too much vinegar in your salad. And why did you put vinegar on your sandwich? Never on a sandwich. Truth is, I love vinegar. You want to mix this really good because you want all that garlic to get evenly distributed. Okay, perfect. All right, now let's plate this up. Oh, let me show you the rice. Okay, so that's the rice. I'm gonna get a fork and give that a nice fluff it up. Okay, gorgeous rice. All right, so let me plate up dinner. And we want to have plenty of lemon wedges. We want to have plenty of lemon wedges for the clams. So I'm going to slice up some lemon.
Yeah, we're... Okay.
So you could do nice, pretty lemon wedges. I don't even bother because I love so much lemon on my clams. Do big pieces like this. So I have my plate of lemons. This is on reserve in case we need some more. Okay, guys, and that's dinner. So we have the baked clams, we have the yellow rice, and the nice, crispy, nice cold salad. So what I like to do, I like to stab the clams just like this to break the filling open a little bit, the stuffing, just like this. And then what I like to do is I like to take my lemon and squeeze a ton of lemon on the clam and let it soak in where I broke it open. Soak into the filling, the stuffing, the clam stuffing. Just like that. All right. Now, let me zoom in. Ooh, that was fast. Okay. So you have the stuffed clam. So I'm going to get a little bit of that. Just like that. So that right there is the stuffed clam. There's some celery in there. You have little pieces of clam like that. So good. Let's see. So good. So good. Soft, New England style stuffed clam. So good. And then you have the yellow rice with the cucumber, cilantro, tomato salad. That is so good. Literally, it almost tastes like a summer meal because I love putting these on the grill in the summer. Yummy. A little bit of that clam. Give these clams a try if you like stuffed clams. They cook up in no time. The yellow rice cooks up in no time. And the salad is so simple to make. And you have yourself a delicious dinner in under 30 minutes. Look at this. Look at that. Yummy. So good. Love this. Anyway, I hope I gave you an idea for an easy, quick weeknight meal that is thoroughly enjoyable and something different. And I hope you love it as much as we do. This is something we eat maybe about once a month. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.